Sonic Boyz, episode 8.
Wait, what episode are we on right now? Dude, so many.
Episode 8, bro.
Yeah, no, this is episode 8. Shout out to everybody that's been tapping in. We love y'all, man. We love the support. We're about to hit 200 subs.
Oh, yeah.
On YouTube.
We're at 194 right now, so yeah, those extra 6 will definitely help.
That's so crazy. Just in a short matter of time, you guys have been showing love. Keep commenting, keep running it up. I'm gonna keep bringing it every week. We appreciate y'all, man.
Bro.
But yeah.
We gotta talk about that Tai Tuivasa fight.
He knocked out
Derek Lewis.
Derek Lewis, right? Yeah.
Crazy. Crazy, bro. I was shocked, dude. I was watching that shit, and in the beginning, bro, he was getting hammered on in the first round. He was getting fucking rocked, bro. And then he comes back, bro, and just fucking right elbow.
I saw the elbow. I didn't watch the whole fight.
Went right out, bro.
Was he losing the fight?
Tuivasa was losing the fight.
Yeah.
He was losing the fight, and then he put him up against the cage, and he gave him one fucking nasty elbow, bro. Lewis was flatlined him. He went straight down, bro.
Because Lewis is a beast,
straight down.
too.
He's a fucking animal, bro.
Jesus Christ.
And then fucking, Tuivasa is
Yeah,
famous for the Tuivasa.
Yeah, for sure.
Which I've never done before.
Talk to me.
So you know what?
You know what? Wait. I think I got something in mind.
Yeah, pass me that shit. Hold up. Oh, God.
Oh, indeed.
All right, let's get this going. I'm doing a Tuivasa.
This man about to do a shoey live on the internet. Oh, shit, bro. How old is that shoe? He needs some. Yeah, open that motherfucker up. This reminds me of college, bro. Motherfuckers used to.
Fucking thing is filled, bro.
It's a pretty good container, honestly, all things considered.
Right.
Well,
here goes nothing.
yeah. I think you got most. Well,
I got most of it.
Well, here's the thing. There was definitely some spillage. Out of my fucking shoe, but
dude, that's gross, bro.
How you feeling, bro?
Good.
This motherfucker is empty.
Yo.
Bro.
All right, hold up. Let me clean this shit up.
Not on my forces. Nah, my force is good.
Forces are good.
Nah, we're good, bro. I don't even give a shit. That was epic. That was epic. My man just did the first shoey live. I don't know if there's ever been a shoey done on a podcast before.
Fuck it, we're the first.
Welcome to episode 8.
We are back. I needed to get that off my temple because I've been thinking about that for a while. But, yo, congrats to Tuivasa. He moved up to, I think, the 3rd ranking now in the heavyweight ranking. So, bam, if you watch this, please give us a fucking repost because we fuck with you.
Yeah, man.
But, that was crazy, bro. When he knocked out Derek Lewis, I was like, whoa. Crazy.
Dude,
but
who started this shoot? Like, when he started knocking people out, once he got to the UFC, like, was he doing that in his first few fights, or is that, like, a recent thing?
He's always been doing them. And you know who really got behind him? The Nelk Boys. The Nelk Boys got behind that.
You're right.
They were really the ones that were like, yo, keep doing it. And I think he was doing it with Happy Dad. He was doing it for a while with some of them, but like
thinking about that shoe, bro, I'll never forget that shit for as long as I live. Just the beer coming
straight down.
That was epic, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Yo,
y'all better run this shit up, man. I swear to God.
Yeah. It's all over my fucking floor too.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
We gotta clean that up.
So he started doing it like in his first few fights. How many fights has he had in the UFC? I haven't watched a ton of his shit.
He's been a fighter for a while. He's been fighting for a couple of years now. I mean, I don't know exactly how long.
Yeah,
he's been fighting for, but he's had at least over 10 or 12 fights, something like that. I mean, he's the number 3rd ranking now, bro. So he's gonna go up against either Gan or Ngannou. He's gonna go up against one of those guys. So
he's got to, bro. Ngannou, because they're in the same weight class, right?
Yeah.
Ngannou versus, I think Ngannou would, do damage though.
Yeah, Ngannou.
But you could have said that about Derek Lewis. You never know.
I mean, bro, I said the same shit. I was like, yo, Derek Lewis is gonna kill this dude.
Yeah.
And he goes in there and he fucks him up. So
deceiving, bro.
Crazy.
It's like when you look at somebody like Sean O'Malley, bro. Like if you never heard of Sean O'Malley, you saw him initially, you'd be like, "Who the fuck is this dude?"
But
he
goes in
beast.
and wrecks people, bro.
Dude, yeah, he's
wrecks him.
Tactical, bro. He's super lit. I was gonna say too, like the Shoey thing. I remember seeing a clip online of Steve Will Do It at the. Didn't he throw him a beer or something?
He did. He threw him a beer right after he knocked out, I think, Augusto Sakai. He knocked him out, bro. He's up on the fucking cage, bro. Tosses him a shoe.
Yeah, dude.
Tosses him a beer. Pours that thing in, bro, and just goes nuts, bro. He like dumps it over his head.
He doesn't give a
He
fuck.
went that nuts, bro.
Bro, because you got to think his adrenaline is probably through the roof after the fight, and he's
bro,
feeling
Can
good.
you imagine the feeling you get after you knock somebody out on live TV?
Dude, and like how
gotta
many
be
people?
crazy.
Millions are watching. Like millions and millions of people watching, bro.
Millions,
It's crazy.
millions.
And he does that
all on my
shoe.
shirt. Hold on.
We have a bit of a situation here. My brother, young Tuert A.M.ert, has beer from the Shoey. I mean, that motherfucker is empty, though, as you can see.
Yeah, that was.
Motherfucker's got nothing left. I mean, 50% of it might be on the floor.
I don't
But
know. There was a lot on the floor, but I tried to get most of it in my mouth.
it's it's not easy,
But
though, bro, because it's the shoe.
It's the shoe. The
hole
way
is
it
so,
comes down, bro, it just comes straight up
Yeah.
like a fucking.
Yeah, it's
like
not
a fucking waterfall.
It's not like drinking from a glass, bro. It's gonna be it's gonna be pretty fucking messy no matter what you do. But nah, yeah, like seeing Steve Will Do It at those fights is super crazy. Like he threw in the shoe and shit. I think I seen Joe Rogan. Didn't he try to get Joe Rogan's shoe? Joe was like, "I'm not giving you my shoe."
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, they tried to get Dana White to do it, and Dana White was like, "I've never done one before." And then I think he got one. I think Shoey was like, "If I win this fight, you got to do one." So I think Dana was like, "All right, fuck it, I'll do it." And he ended up doing one, but not on live TV. And I actually found out now that they didn't show Tuivasa doing the Shoey on live TV because UFC has a partnership with Modelo. And he was drinking Happy Dab when he did it. So that's why they didn't show it.
That's
which
great.
is crazy, but yeah, it's true.
What the fuck, man? Shoey Vasa, yeah. Like when you see somebody chug a beer on national TV like that, and you're just like, especially after you said he just knocked somebody clean out, like the feeling has got to be.
The feeling's got to be crazy, bro.
Dude, that's fucking
Crazy.
insane, bro. And I shout out to Dana White because he's probably one of the realest motherfuckers in the game. I mean, obviously I don't know him personally,
yeah.
but he just keeps it so real. Like aside from all the other executives and commissioners and all that other shit, you know what I mean? He seems like he's one of the people at the same time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Even though he's like living a whole different fucking lifestyle than like 90% of people.
He's
But
like a fucking billionaire.
yeah, how much is the UFC worth now?
Oh my god, bro, over billions.
Jesus
Over billions,
Christ,
dude.
bro.
Has to be over billions.
Nuts, dude. Well, I remember seeing videos initially when he started, and he had like some hair back then, and he was wearing like
Yeah.
a suit and tie.
Well, I mean, I can imagine the stress probably gets to you after a while.
Yeah, of course, bro. You just gotta go full send with the baldy. But, do you remember seeing the first few like UFC fights? Like if you go online, you look up like UFC 3 or some shit.
Like the 90s, bro. The late
Dude.
90s. Yeah, those shits are crazy.
But what were they doing? They were like all different
Bro,
weight classes.
Dude, they were putting like a fucking 300-pound dude with like a 100-pound dude.
Dude, it was bad.
Yeah, no, it was.
Dude, have you seen the video of like the huge black dude getting like beat
Yeah,
down by like, the
by
little
like
dude?
by like a fucking dude with a mullet. He's like just
Yeah.
punching him straight in the face.
Dude,
yeah,
that's
dude.
bad. And they didn't use gloves, right? There was like no.
No, it was like straight up like bare knuckle shit.
That shit is like,
no, that
bro,
shit's crazy.
It's like backyard brawls and shit, bro. But nah,
It's a fact.
anyway, yeah, shout out to Shoey, shout out to the UFC, shout out to everybody.
Yep. Shout out to all of them.
But today's topic that we were really going to dive into was, I believe, the STEM player and Kanye West and that whole world. I mean, shout out to my friend Demetrius. Shout out to the homie. He sent me the Kanye West STEM player, which is like, I watched the video on it, dude. It's actually amazing technology. Like,
Yeah, see, you're going to have to educate me on that because I don't really know too much
you gotta
about
watch
it.
the
I know
demo
that it's
video.
I know that it's like a STEM player, right? It's
Yeah.
like it plays individual
it'll
stems.
isolate like the vocals, the drums. It'll isolate
That's
like the
crazy.
sample and shit, and you could like fuck with it. It's like being a
Fucking
DJ,
genius marketing.
dude. It's
Genius marketing.
It's unbelievable. And like, so like my friend sent it to me, and I had known about it for a while, but I was like, oh, maybe we should talk about this on the podcast. It's literally, I don't know if it's for every song that's out there, but I mean, you could see where this technology could potentially go, dude. It's like people will have shit in their hands, like professional quality, like just mixes.
It's like $200,
vocals.
right? Or
Yeah,
something like that.
It's called like the STEM Player 200 or some shit. It's $200.
It's crazy.
I might have to
It's-
get one at
it's
some
like
point.
A small.
It's like a round.
Looks like a Tamagotchi.
Oh, bro, you remember those
Tamagotchis?
Bro, did you have those in your school?
I had those in my school. I never owned one because I was just like, why the fuck would I ever buy this little thing? But I remember those things when they were going around.
I'm trying to remember if I had one or like I used my friends a lot of time. I think I might have had one. My parents probably got me and my siblings some shit. Like, I don't even know what, bro. Like, isn't that crazy how technology has changed so much?
Oh, it's insane.
Like, dude, back then that was like, oh my god. You know what I mean? That's so crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, I remember when the PSP was like the hottest thing in the world.
PSP
To get
was
one of those, bro. Yeah, I mean those. Yeah, they were fire. Or like the Nintendo DS, bro. Yo, those things used to sell out like hotcakes, bro.
the Nintendo DS was lit because you had the touch screen, right? The stylus. That was like the first of its kind. Like, I think they had the iPod Touch at the time, or it was starting to come out. But the DS.
I remember the Touch was after the Nano, because I remember the iPod Nano.
Dude, just thinking about all this technology
is really advanced, bro.
Crazy, like
really advanced,
dude. Like the Tamagotchi, you would hold it. It was like shaped like a cracked egg and shit, and you would hold it. And what was it? It was like you would take care of like a little creature there. It was in black and white.
Like it was like your own pet or something like that. It was like a virtual pet. That's really what it was.
Dude, it was like Nintendo. If you ever played Nintendogs and shit.
Tech decks. Bro. I don't think I would have existed without those, bro.
Tech decks is fire.
You fuck with those? Yeah, hell yeah, bro. You used to go to like a lunch table, bro, and fucking play skate with people.
Oh, dude, it was so
used to go like fucking crazy with the fucking kickflips and shit.
See, I feel like they don't. I mean, maybe they do. I'd have to like go around Walmart and look at the toy section, but
they make them.
They still make tech decks, right?
Yeah, I think I remember when I went with my nephew a couple months ago, we were going because he wanted to get some toy. And I remember going into the toy aisle and like literally I think the first thing I saw was like a whole tech deck section. But now they make like figures. Like I think like they make like dudes that you can buy to put on top of the tech decks.
Well, they had those growing up. That's what I'm talking about too.
Yeah, something like that. But
they had dude, the boards were lit. Like everybody would be
Element
in school.
And shit. Like and bro, like you would judge somebody on the board that they had. Like you had a fucking Plan B or like an Element and shit like that.
Yeah, dude, that shit was fire. I remember, damn, bro, being a kid was so lit because
amazing,
dude. Like I'd have the boards, but I'd have the figures too. And like as a kid, like you would look at the figures or you'd see the commercial for them, you'd be like, "Yo, that's like a whole new character. What is that?"
It's crazy.
Like, and I'd have all these like different figures, bro. I probably had like 12 or 10 different characters, and I'd play with them and play with my brother with them and shit. It was super lit. But yeah, bro, tech decks and Tamagotchis, bro.
Bro, oh my god,
bro. I remember being in school. This is random, but I remember like seeing people kiss for the first time was like a mind
blowing, right?
Yeah.
Mind blowing.
It was like, what?
Mind blowing. It's like, what are they doing? They're kissing.
Yeah, dude.
They're transmitting saliva. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like the first thing that you see. It's like, whoa,
bro. I remember leaving school one day. This was like maybe 6th or 7th grade, and I was walking out with one of my friends. His name was Mark, and we saw this dude who I knew his name, but I'm not gonna disclose his name because he probably doesn't want this out. It was nothing bad, but we were walking out, me and Mark, and we looked like right before we leave to go out towards the buses, we see this dude. Fuck it, his name was John, and the other girl's name was Rebecca. They give each other like they lean in, they give each other like a smooch, and they're like, and me and Mark turn to each other like oh shit. Like, bro, it's so crazy, man. Like,
it is crazy how life has like evolved over the years. Like things that you would have seen at a young age now, and now like you see it as you're older, is so much different,
dude.
Right? Like you see things so much different now.
It really is. It is mind blowing, bro.
Like, bro, you could walk down the street and see two people fucking banging each other on the side of the road. If I saw that, bro, I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't look twice, bro. I'd be like, whatever, normal day in the neighborhood.
Yeah, I'd be like, right. Of course that would happen. That's what I would say. I'd be like, yeah, of course. Why wouldn't I see that today?
Yeah.
Like,
no, it's true, bro. I remember my first kiss. I forgot even who it was. Oh my god, I forgot her first
Were you going
name.
out with the girl, or was it just some other shit?
Dude, I think I went out with her just to kiss her.
Some things never change, my guy.
Bro, I think I went out with her just to kiss her because everybody else around me was getting their first kiss. So I was like, fuck, time is taken. Time is taken. I was like, I gotta kiss somebody. No, but I think I was like, who can I kiss? No, but I think I forgot her name, but I think I kissed her like by her locker, and it was like all my boys were like, oh shit. It was like you would think like I fucking won the lottery or something like that. It was like a fucking simple peck, bro. It was a fucking peck.
I know, but dude, back then you got to think too, bro. Porn and shit wasn't really like a huge thing.
Dude, and we didn't have. Bro, what are you gonna watch porn on like a Motorola Razr? Like, come on, bro.
My Tamagotchi, bro. Like, oh shit, dude.
He's like my Tamagotchi. Yeah. He's like, what am I gonna watch porn on my Tamagotchi?
I'm gonna go on my Nintendo DS and draw porn.
Yo. Oh my god.
That shit is dumb funny, bro. Oh my god. Like, no, yeah. So back then that was like a big deal because you didn't see that all the time. Like, it wasn't like it is now where it's like you could just go on Instagram and see asshole.
Yeah, literally.
They bust it open on the gram now.
You're fucking OnlyFans now. Yo, they didn't have any of that shit, bro.
Holy fuck, man.
I feel like life was a lot easier during those years.
It was simpler.
It was much simpler. Like there wasn't a filter over the world there like there is now. Like there wasn't a need to be somebody you're not.
Yeah.
I think in a better way to say it, right?
I feel what you're saying. There was like well, because there was no social media. I mean, maybe you had Facebook and people had MySpace and shit emerging, but it was like, dude, it, like you said, it's a perfect way to put it is a filter. Like now everything is literally a filter. Like you go on Instagram, you go on these pages, everybody's using filters, bro.
Oh, everybody.
And if you ever fuck with the filters, bro, on Instagram or even TikTok, like little tweaks, it makes like a subtle difference, but it's like shit like that that's making it so that people don't really like the way they look normally.
No,
now they're like,
no, they have to.
They don't recognize themselves without the filter.
Dude,
it's crazy.
They have to add a filter. It is crazy. It is, and the craziest part is when you go through the filters on Instagram, it shows you New York, L.A., Tokyo. It shows you. Remember, like some of the names. They have the names on it.
Oh, okay.
It says New York, L.A., Tokyo. It has like all these bullshit names to it, but it's just crazy how it really enhances the way. I mean, I don't think it enhances the way. Like to me, if a girl is beautiful, she's gonna be beautiful without a filter or not.
Yeah, you could tell.
You
could tell if she uses a little filter here and there. There's nothing wrong with it, I guess, but you could tell when people are overdoing it. Like they use a lot of makeup, a lot of filtering, a lot of editing and shit. They crop shit. Like you could tell when they do that shit. But nah, going back to dude, that just reminded me of like when I was in 6th grade, bro. I dated this girl. This was middle school. I dated this girl by accident. Like my boy, shout out, this kid's name was William. He was like one of my best friends growing up. I was like, yo, you're going to ask that girl out, right? It was like this, a lot of dudes wanted to get with this girl. I'm not going to lie. Like she was pretty.
What grade was this?
6th grade.
Wow.
So like a lot of dudes would be like, oh yeah, she's really pretty. She was like, you know when you know somebody is like the best looking girl in the grade or whatever.
Yeah. Everybody goes crazy over him.
Or one of the best. Yeah. So boom. I thought my boy William was going to go up to her and just ask her out for himself. Like, I was like, oh, shit, you going to go do that? And that was the understanding that I had. It was just like, oh, he's going to go ask her out to go out with her. But lo and behold, he goes up to her. I'm watching across the recess yard from a distance. I'm like, oh, shit, he's doing it. And I'm with my other boys and shit. And they're like laughing or whatever in the distance. And he starts making his way back towards me. And I'm like, oh, so what'd she say? And he was like, oh, she said yes. I'm like, oh, that's dope for you, bro. He's like, no, it was for you. I'm like,
oh, shit.
What the fuck?
The homie hooked it up.
Shit, yeah, dude. So he went in there, and then we started dating. But relationships back then are like,
oh my god, bro, I was like puppy love shit.
Yeah,
puppy
dude, there's nothing even going on. Like,
no,
like you see each other in the hallway.
Guts. I mean, come on, you're in 6th grade.
Nah, you can, bro. Yeah, like where are you gonna go? You gonna go to the movie? Like even to go to the movies, you got to get your mom to drive you and shit. It's kind of hard,
I remember. I think I was maybe 7th grade or 8th grade. I think I was in 8th grade. I got my first blowjob.
8th grade?
Yes. I was
young. That's young, bro.
I was young as fuck. And I remember the first time, I had no idea, bro, how it was done. I think the girl that I was with had no idea what she was doing.
Probably
It wasn't even like a real, like a legitimate, but it was like, I remember like, it was like the first time I actually showed like my cock to a woman.
He was letting it all out.
Yeah, I was just like, fuck it. You know what I mean?
So how did this series of events conspire?
So I was talking to this girl. I'm not going to say her name for purposes. I don't
just
want
change
her
her name, like Daisy or some shit.
Yeah, Daisy. I was talking to her. I don't think we actually ended up like dating, but I remember inviting her over my house to hang out.
Yeah.
And I just like literally, bro, I would just hang out with her. And bro, it's crazy because my parents actually would like let her hang out in my room, and my room was up here. So, I think I remember one time I like kissed her, and then I was just like, I think I kind of like, and again, you would never do this now in this age. I think I kind of like brought it up to her. I was like, have you ever like given a blowjob before?
I heard about these.
Yeah, I was like, are they good? No, I remember. I remember. No, I remember asking her like if she ever gave one before, and I think she said yeah. And
Are they any good?
And I, like obviously like we were kissing and stuff, but we weren't like, dude, you're so young. In 8th grade, what are you? Fucking 13, 14?
What, you're just starting
like
to beat
14,
your dick. 14
maybe, right?
Yeah, 8th grade.
I would say like 14 going on to maybe 15, right? Because
8th grade is like 13. 8th grade is like 13.
No, because I was 18 in 12th grade.
All right, so maybe 14. Maybe 14.
Yeah, 14. And, dude, it wasn't even like a blowjob. It was
How
like,
awkward are those years, though, too?
Oh,
I mean, to sidetrack.
awkward.
It's just like, what the fuck is even going on? Like,
but, dude, it was like, you get nervous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, like the first time, bro, you pull your, you pull your pants out to a woman, bro. That's a nerve wracking. Like, you don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. Bro, I was so afraid of, like, my parents coming up to stay. Like, you know what I mean? So, but, yeah, it wasn't even like a blowjob, bro. It was like, she, like, looked at it. Like licked it for like 2 seconds, and then I was so afraid. I pulled my pants back up, and I'm like, okay, that's it, done. like, you know what I mean, bro? Like, and bro, like, it's crazy because, dude, I think I remember watching an interview one time. You know Slash from Guns N' Roses?
Yeah.
Bro, I think he lost his virginity at like 8.
Damn.
How?
It's like
How?
Lil Wayne said he was young when it happened too.
What'd you say?
No, that's fucking
Lil Wayne, right?
Some shit like that.
Crazy, bro.
Dude, 8 years old. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, no, but then after it took me a couple years after that to then like lose my virginity because I wasn't like, that's crazy. I mean, losing your virginity at fucking 12 or 13, that's insane.
Dude, I was late to the party.
I was a little late.
Dude, no, I was definitely late. Like,
really?
I lost my virginity at 19, bro. Yeah, I was all the way up until 19. Like most people I knew like lost it at like, what was your age? Like 15, 16?
I lost mine at 16 and a half.
16 and a half.
I was
Okay,
17 when I lost it. Yeah.
So I was like, I had like, I think just freshly turned 19. It was in college, honestly. Like when I was in high school, I had opportunities, but it was like something would like get fucked up.
Something would get in the way.
Yeah, like it was just like not meant to be.
Yeah.
And then I was gonna go to this prom with this girl who liked me. I liked her. She was gorgeous, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But I got kicked out of my prom because they found a bottle in my bag. So like that fucked up the whole operation. Like they found two bottles.
How many people tried to bring alcohol to their prom?
I think
how many fucking people?
But see, here's the thing though. With my school, they had a policy, and they wanted to make an example out of me.
Well, that was my school too. If you got caught with a bottle at prom, you were dunzo. Dunzo. You couldn't. I don't even think you could walk at graduation.
That was what they were threatening me with.
Yeah.
It's fucked. It was
I didn't.
like
to be honest, I didn't even go to my own prom. But
yeah, me neither, bro. Fuck prom.
Fuck
prom.
Fuck that. I actually ended up going to another girl's prom. That I was like hooking up with her like 2 years after. But she asked me if I wanted to go to prom with her, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll go. I didn't go to my own, but I'll go to yours.
Yeah, dead ass. Like, I mean, seriously, bro, it was fucked up. So yeah, like I was kind of a late bloomer in that aspect, but I'm kind of glad it happened that way because certain things in life, bro, could happen and they could completely change or derail the course of how your life is going. I was dating this girl when I was like 15. I was dating her for a few months, and we were young, bro. I was like I said, I was 15. I was a freshman in high school. And things were starting to get hot and heavy. We did some other things, but we never actually boned.
That's like, what I'm saying. Like, you do these little things, and it's like, okay, if this feels good, I can't even imagine what sex feels like.
Yeah, like your mind as a kid.
You're like, bro, how many times? We can't even sit here and lie. How many times have we dry humped?
Oh,
and it's like, wow, like this is crazy.
Bro, I used to do that, yeah.
Yeah, and you're like, wow, I guess this is like sex, right? But
yeah,
it's
we're
like,
having
it's
sex.
Completely not. Like, you know what I mean? But
nah, for real, bro, it's crazy. Like,
but being that age and doing that is like, not that I miss that, but it's like you miss the mystery of finding out what sex is like.
I know,
right?
I can remember those days, dude. Feeling like, yo,
crazy.
What's it gonna be? And like, what is, dude? Yeah, just so many memories, man. Like, oh, what's it gonna be like? And is it gonna be good? Like, how am I gonna fit this in my schedule?
Do you remember what was going through your mind the first time you were about to bone?
I think I remember going into the bathroom because I was kind of drunk too. It was like after a night out. I was like, it's going to happen. I looked in the mirror. I was like, it's going to fucking happen now. I was hyped back then.
You're looking in the mirror. You're like, yo, you know who the man is. You know who the man is.
Big dog now.
Go in there and fucking.
I was ready to rock and roll, bro.
I was ready to rock.
I got in there. You know, I think my roommate was out at the time.
That's the best feeling, bro. Yo, you look around the house, bro. You're like, no one's home.
Yeah, no one's home. It's go crazy.
It's go time.
So yeah, it was all right. It was nothing like out of this world. We boned for a while. I didn't nut because honestly, when you're drunk, it's kind of hard to nut sometimes. You could just go for hours, bro.
Oh my god, bro.
And so we did that
That's a
thing.
fact.
We knocked out, and then she left, like, I think in the morning or whatever. Because back then I was staying in the suites, like in the dorms and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And she cut. And I was like, I'm not going to lie, bro. Waking up the next day, it was like spring. So, like, it was, college was almost about to end in like a couple months for that year. And it was like springtime. Everybody's like outside. The sun is shining, bro. I was like, I did it. Like, I really felt.
Yo, you
I
walked
honest to
outside
God
with
did
open
feel that way.
arms, and you're like, oh.
It was like a movie. I sat on the bench out there. I was listening to
Yeah.
music. People were passing me by. I'm like, so
I'm the man, bro.
Dude,
I just
yeah,
got
it was-
laid.
it was lit. And then once you get that first one in, back then at least for me,
Yeah.
it was like you start like going kind of ham.
Bro,
after
I
that.
fucking-
You're like, I want to do more. Like,
Yeah. No, it's so true because I lost my virginity actually in my car.
damn, bro.
Yeah.
And the
bro, I was
Nissan?
just- Yeah,
did-
the Ultima.
This one?
No, not this one. No, the
Oh, okay.
Ultima. So
The
I had
OG.
I had a Nissan Ultima that my parents gave me. I was like, dude, it was like when I was first starting to drive. I'm probably I was 16 and a half, 17. And it was like right when I got my permit, bro. So I shouldn't even have been driving out to where I was going. And
yeah, that's how it goes.
It was this girl that I was seeing at the time, and bro, she wasn't a virgin at the time. Like, bro, she had lost it like years before that. So I was nervous as fuck. I was like, okay, like I don't know how to do any of this shit. So, but I don't want to tell her that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of feel weird because it's like, and again, that happens again. Like, that happens a lot now too. You know, when you talk to women, right? Like, it's like, okay, is this woman better than me? It always becomes a question. It's like, okay, is this guy like when I feel like when women look at guys, maybe it's not the first thing that they think about, but it always crosses their mind, is this guy good at sex? It always crosses their mind.
Yeah, for sure.
Always.
I think they're lying if they don't.
Yeah, they're 100% lying. And again, it always crosses our mind when we look at a girl because we're like, okay, that girl's got to be good in bed. You know what I mean? Like, you can look at a girl and be like, okay, she's got to be good in bed.
But sometimes it's not, though. You know, sometimes a girl looks really good and she just sits there. Lays there,
Yeah,
doesn't do
but
shit.
that's just fucking boring, bro.
Yeah, that
I'm
sucks.
sorry, bro. You can't just be a fucking dead horse.
Yeah,
But
that's fucked.
no, I think so the first time we were like dating for like, bro, I think a month, not even. And I picked her up and like, you know, we were doing our thing. We started hooking up and stuff. And I remember the first time, bro. The first time I had to put a condom on, I had no idea, bro. I almost fumbled that shit.
I hate condoms.
I almost fumbled. I hate them too. But I almost fumbled that shit, bro. I remember, bro, the first time I put it in my head, I was like, I felt like the gates opened. No.
My life had just begun.
Yeah, dude, I was like, I'm not a virgin no more.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like you hit that point. It's like,
Yeah.
holy shit, I just got laid. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
yeah,
bro, you
it's
could
crazy.
go outside and run around and be like, yo, I'm not a virgin no more. What's good?
And everybody would be like,
literally, yo. But dude, if you think about it, bro, it's really not the
I know.
biggest thing in the world. It's really nothing.
no. Yeah,
All
people
you're
get
doing
laid
is
every day.
having sex. Like, no, but people like glorify it as this fucking, oh, if you're a virgin by the time you're 30. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Who gives
That's
a
really the
fuck?
honest truth, yeah.
Who gives a fuck if you've boned or not? Like, you know what I mean? It don't really matter. You know what I mean? I mean, and again, some people are probably sitting at home right now trying to navigate into the guts. They're trying to come up with
Some people are just like, fuck if I don't get this nut. But you know what? It is what it is. You'll get there. And don't trip about it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it'll happen at the right time.
It
I
always
almost
happens,
respect
yeah.
When people are virgin. I almost respect it in a way. Because it's
I
like,
respect it
if
too
it's-
because it's like, damn, you held on this long. You know what I mean?
yeah, for me, it was like, it was just like the thing to do, or like it just happens after a while, especially being in school.
Lose it to lose it.
Yeah.
Like,
Which kind of sucks.
it does suck because I don't.
You want to be with somebody you care about.
Yeah,
You know?
I'm gonna be honest. The girl I lost it to, I didn't care about. I didn't really. I'm gonna be honest. I really didn't. I mean, she was cool, but I didn't really.
Yo, you know what I was going to ask you?
What's up?
What is the longest you would wait to have sex with a girl? Like, what's the longest you would
Man,
hold out for
dude.
before you're like, fuck this shit?
bro. I hope there's no girls that I'm talking to now that are gonna look at this shit.
No, they're going to see it all. You got to get with it or get lost.
That's a good question. That's a really good question.
I'll say,
Yeah, I want to hear your answer first.
I would say it depends on the situation. It depends on the girl. It depends on how I'm feeling. Because I could go without. It's not a big deal. But
I hope we're still recording.
at the same time, dude.
He's like, at the same time.
At the same time, I'm gonna be honest. If put it this way, if we're both sexually attracted to each other, right, and we've been going out for like a month, talking for a month, but we haven't boned yet. Why are we not fucking? You know what I'm saying? Like we feel each other. Like we know we have.
There's got to be a reason why you're not.
Yeah, like it. Let's get it. Like you just feel what I'm saying. Like there shouldn't be no hold up after that point. But if she's trying to play a game, or even the guy is trying to play a game or some shit, where it's like, no, I want to wait a bit. Fuck that shit. Because I know a lot of girls that will make dudes wait, but they didn't wait. You know, they would make dudes wait, but they didn't make other dude wait.
They didn't make a fucking dude wait that they met at the bar.
No, yeah. So they break rules that they have for certain dudes.
That's the one thing, bro, that pisses me the fuck off.
That's the truth, bro.
I would say I'm probably the same. It depends on how bad the chick is, though. Like if she's a 10, I might have to wait. I might have to wait like 1 to 3 months. I might have to, bro, because
3.
Again,
I think 3 is max.
3 is max. I can't go over 3 months. I can't. No. And if she like a mediocre chick, you know what I mean? Then it's whatever. You know what I mean? But if she's a bad chick, bro, yeah. I'd probably have to wait because again, who knows, bro? I could literally stick it in and fall in love. You know what I mean? And then bro, all those 3 months, bro, were 100% worth it. You know what I mean?
Like builds up to that point. Okay, I see what you're saying. Like if she's super bad and she's super cool,
if she's super bad, has a great personality, cool, fucks with what you're doing, sees the vision, I'll wait. I'm at that point, bro, where I don't need to bust every day.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it's cool to just like have it build up and leave some things up to mystery or some things up to suspicion. You know, instead of FaceTiming or talking every day or feeling like you got to fuck right away, it's like let it build, like build that trust and you build that foundation type shit.
Bro, I almost feel like, and all men are guilty of this. I almost feel like if I nut too quickly with a girl, right? Like if I fuck a girl within the first 2 weeks of talking to him, I want nothing to do with him after. And that's fucked up to say, but it's like you almost
keep it in a hundred.
I mean, come on, bro. Like, I'm just being honest with that. Like, I mean, I don't really have that mentality anymore. Like, I've kind of gotten to the point where I can't do that no more. It's just immature to do that shit now, to just fuck a random girl every 2 weeks. You know what I mean? But, I don't know. That's my view on it.
Yeah. I would say about 3 months max, like depending on the situation, like I said, because beyond that, it's now you're just playing games. Now you're just trying to hold the pussy hostage. I'm not trying to do that shit. What does this fucking look like? The town? I'm about to break in, like navigating these guts. Like I don't got time for that shit, bro. Come on now. Especially if you're attracted to one another. Like, come on. I think that's stupid.
I mean, because one of the craziest things, bro, is going out with a girl who you want to fucking bone. Like, yo, you feel like every time you hang out with her, bro, you're getting an inch closer. And an inch closer, and an inch closer, and then when you finally have the fucking opportunity to, bro, our fucking brother like shows up in the house, and I'm like, fuck, fuck, like you know what I mean?
Small window of time, or some shit.
Something fucking happens, bro, and you have literally like a second to bone, and it's like, well, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna put it in and fucking bone for 2 seconds? Like I ain't doing that,
bro. Have you ever gotten walked in on?
Yes.
I think you told me when.
Yes, I have.
You visited a college or some shit, right?
No, it wasn't with a college. It was with one chick that I was seeing at the time.
Was it here?
No, it was actually at her crib.
Oh shit.
More awkward. She invited me over. It was after school, so it was like around 4:00. And her mother would usually work till like 5. So with traffic and everything, she'd be home till 6. So she would invite me over, and we would hang out. Dude, it wasn't even like our intention to hook up. Like it was just we would just hang out. And then we started having sex, and then her brother used to he wouldn't come home either for a while too. So we literally had a free crib for like 2 hours. So obviously, if you have a free crib, you're gonna get the boning. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. So I was having sex with her one time, bro. I was butt naked, bro, we were butt naked.
They got me right then, dude.
No facts, and. It wasn't like I wasn't like dogging her. It was just straight up missionary sex. And I heard somebody like come in the house, but she was like, no. She's like, there's no way. My mom doesn't come home till 6:00. Bro, it was like 4:15, 4:30. Bro, I hear a knock on her door, and I'm like, are you sure? Like no one's. Bro, her mom barges in.
Oh my god.
Bro, I'm like straight up, bro. I'm like this, bro. I'm like straight up butt naked, bro, on the bed. And yo, I look at her, bro, and I'm like.
Yo, deadass.
Bro, I got off, dude, and I'm like, whoa! Like, what am I... Bro, ask Mario about this story, bro. Dude, the first time I told him this dude, bro, he fucking died laughing, dude. So I'm literally sitting there. She, like, the mother, like, leaves the room, goes downstairs into the living room, and the mother calls her. She's like, come downstairs. I'm not going to say her name. She's like, come downstairs, and then I fucking put my clothes on immediately. I'm like,
Yeah, that's awkward
I
as
either
fuck.
go out the window or I go out the front door. Like I don't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
So I like go downstairs, and I think the respectful thing that I did was I went over to the mother and I was like, look, I'm sorry, it'll never ever happen again in the house. I promise it won't. And then I kind of just was like, I'm gonna leave now. Because, again, I don't know what else to say, bro. Dude,
Yeah,
it
what
was
can
one
you
of the
say?
most awkward moments of my life. One of the most awkwardest moments of my life.
You got to think that's their child, their flesh and blood, and you just
and I
dicking
just
them down.
I just violated. So it's like, and I told her, I said, it's never ever gonna happen again. And I fucked her again the week after.
Some things never change.
Something.
I mean, it could have been worse. She could have walked in and like she was like, you was just blowing her back out.
He's like, you're gonna be blowing her back.
Just breaking her spine and.
Yeah, no,
It could have been way worse,
bro. It could have been a lot worse, bro. Like she could have been facing her mother while I'm fucking giving her.
Nah,
Salami,
that's OD, bro.
Come on, dude. Like, what?
Because that's an image that she will never forget.
Yes,
like
I mean,
the
at
one with
least-
you.
yeah,
Well,
at
I don't
least
know,
I'm,
maybe.
like, missionary. You know what I mean?
Were you guys
But,
under the
like,
covers or
Yeah. Yes. Thank God, my ass wasn't out, and like, you know what I mean?
assed out?
Yeah.
Nah, blowing her back out in front of the mom is crazy. Like if you, like just looking funny. He walks in, hey honey, I made Brussels. Like, bro, she probably
close
passed
the
out.
door and probably go leave the house.
I'm going on vacation for a couple months,
Bro, no, but dude, think about how crazy that was though. Like back then, like going over a chick's house, right? Hanging out and like banging in the house, right? And no one's home. Like, bro, I used to bang everywhere in the house. Like,
Yeah,
bro, I
yeah,
would,
you
I
fuck
banged
everywhere.
that chick. Bro, when I was banging her, bro, that same chick, dude, I used to bang her on her fucking laundromat. Like on her fucking laundry, like her laundry
the
thing.
washing machine?
The washing machine, bro.
Holy
I used to
shit!
bang her literally on the washing machine. Like,
Like on top or just
yeah, bro, yeah.
Anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere, bro. At that point, anywhere. Like,
bro? Like Dave Chappelle said, if a man could fuck a woman in a cardboard box, he wouldn't buy a house. Like, dead ass.
yeah.
Nah, but it's true though, bro. We'll fuck anywhere on the couch, on the
Oh,
floor, in a fucking tent.
You gotta
like,
have some crazy sex stories.
I think the craziest place that I ever fucked was in I was in my college dorm. Right? And I lived in a suite with like 5 other people, and it was like maybe 2 a.m. after the bar. I brought this girl over, and she came through in the common area because I think we fucked like we started fucking in. No, okay, we started fucking in the common area of the fucking room, bro, where there's like the TV and everybody's doors in the bathroom, the room. So when my boys came in after the fact, because the door was locked, they came in like, yeah, it smells like sex in here. They were like, what the fuck? And then eventually we moved to the room, like maybe a few minutes after that. But yeah, that was pretty crazy. One time, me and my ex built like a tent in front of the fireplace with like pillows and shit, and her brother and her mom were home. And we was definitely getting crazy. I don't know if they're gonna watch this shit, but I'll keep the names out of it. Like we was fucking in the tent and shit. We made like a tent. It was cool. I'm trying to think of like another crazy. What about you? What's like the craziest?
Craziest sex. Like where I've had sex?
Yeah.
I hooked up with this chick on the way home from the city one time. We were
On the train?
No, it wasn't on the train. It was after the train. So she lived in Seaford at the time, and it was a chick that I was seeing for a little bit, and we were like, fuck it, let's get a little reckless with this. And it was like a construction site actually right underneath the trail, like the train station. And I think the gate, for some reason the gate was open. We went in there and we ended up having, it wasn't like a crazy, it was like literally like, it was just outside sex in like,
Yeah.
it was like
Still though.
60 or 5 or 70 degrees out. It wasn't too cold, but it was like outside sex. I mean, bro, you come home from the city hammered, you know what I mean? Like, and you're with a chick and you guys are both vibing with each other. What do you think's gonna happen?
Forget it.
So I don't think it was like a quick. I think it was like 5 minutes, 6 minutes. It was quick, but
Well, bro,
it was a little risky. But
yeah, nah, I feel you. Look, if the
Little
Gucci
risky.
is good, I would give
Yeah.
myself maybe 10, 15 minutes.
yeah, bro, you cannot sit there and tell me that you can stay a fucking hour on coochie.
Who's
And
got
if
3
you
hours
do-
to fuck?
Bro, even if you do stay in an hour, bro, the coochie ain't good.
It's trash.
Coochie is not good, bro.
Fucking trash, dude.
Trash.
If your shit, if your man is lasting an hour in your coochie, your shit is trash.
PSA.
You need to do Kegels or something, bro.
Yo.
You need to get right. Like, this shit is
No, it's a fact, bro. Some of that shit is quick, bro. You go in there like 4 or 5 minutes, bro, and you out, bro. You go in,
on, bro.
out.
It's so warm.
I agree.
It's so
warm,
inviting.
tender, and it's just very inviting.
Yeah, it's just like there's a reason why people lose their
if this
mind
video
over
does
this
not
shit.
go fucking viral, I don't know what the fuck will not go viral. Yo.
I think we've literally talked about everything under the sun.
Everything in this fucking episode.
On that note, though, I think that's a good point to just like wrap it because we got many more to come.
Literally and figuratively, wrap it. Make sure that shit is wrapped, because you don't want no little kids running around if you can't support them.
I'm not pulling out at all.
He's like, I'm not pulling
All
out.
the kids. Nah. But anyway, appreciate all y'all tuning in. Episode 7.
Yeah, this was a crazy one.
The Shoey will live on forever.
Oh, the Shoey will definitely live on forever. That might have to be in like our trailer videos.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, we might have to put that in there.
Sonic Boys.
We out. Peace.